Hello YouTube, this is TeoPrice667, and we are here with the final week of the LTM. This is the week, this is the time where we decide our playoff fate. Everything that I need to happen in order to guarantee making it with a win has happened, so all I need to do is get a win, and I'll make it into the playoffs. This week we're going up against Panther and Carolina Clefables. So a little bit of backstory here. So what kind of got me into Wi-Fi in general and like recording stuff is actually Panther. So he actually sold me his old Elgato back a few years back when I first started uploading. And so just a big shout outs to him is kind of why I'm doing all this is specifically because of him. Really great guy. He also like kind of got me into the whole entire like overall competitive Pokemon scene. Like I joined before, like I've been around for a little while before I met him, but like it was only like little like small leagues and friends like college leagues or whatever. So I didn't really know like the whole community as a whole until like I joined an APA LC tour a few years back. So I just want to like give a shout out to him for that as well. Kind of getting my foot into the door with that. And then like getting to know the whole community as a whole after that. So huge shout outs to Panther overall. I played this game partly because of him, so I have so much respect for him. I'm so excited. I finally get to play him in Wi-Fi. I have never played him in Wi-Fi before because by the time that I started playing, he took a long break, and then when he came back for PBR, I didn't get to face him in PBR, so this will be my first time facing him in Wi-Fi, so it's going to be a lot of fun. He's already clinched, but he is going to be trying his best here. There is no need for him not to. He is competing for the #1 overall seed, so he can get to pick his playoff opponent, as well as he can play spoiler for me making playoffs altogether. He could, if I lose, and someone else will make playoffs over me, so it's definitely going to be a battle nonetheless. He is doing very well this season. He's building for himself, and he is brand new to Gen 9, and he's doing extremely well, so he's still got some of that fight in him, so it's definitely going to be a tough battle. But going into it, this is the team I am bringing. So starting out, we have the Palosan. This is a max defensive set, rocking Stealth Rocks, Scorching Sands, Energy Ball, and Shadow Ball. This year, it kind of scares the Rhydon into having to Terra versus me. And if anything, once that Rhydon Terras, he is running out of, well, actually, I just think he can Terra versus me in general, but once he Terras versus me, he doesn't exactly have the best anti-switch in. So if I could take advantage of that, that would be huge. So I want to, like this, it takes hits, it's able to like force Terras on Rhydon. It can also take hits from Heracross very well as take hits from like a physical Tinkaton. Next up we have KLEFKI. It's rocking Reflect, Dazzling Gleam, Switcheroo, and Spikes. I am running a ring target, so but the whole KLEFKI goal here is to switcheroo either the Tinkaton or the Noivern. I'm okay with switcherooing either or. Noivern is like less care, like I don't want to really switcheroo Noivern. This is mainly for Tinkaton, but if Tinkaton doesn't come, I'm more than okay with giving Noivern this item instead. Because if Noivern has this item, it doesn't resist ground types anymore, so I can spam Scorching Sands with Palosan more freely. And so, also, if I give it to Tinkaton, I have a Monolier on that would really love Tinkaton having this ring target. So, I'm running Reflect, and only Reflect here because his, like, scariest mons are physical attackers. It's Heracross, Crawdon, Rhydon, Titan. All of them physical attackers. His special attackers, like the scariest one I would say is Sinistcha. Soaking can get kind of out of hand if it's like some setup set. So I do need to be wary of that, but outside of that, it's like Sinistcha and maybe Run 'em Heat, and only Run 'em Heat because like he Fire plus Electric does very well versus my team, so I do have to be wary of that. Next we have Entei. It's rocking the Power Herb with Sacred Fire, Stone Edge, E-Speed, and Solar Beam. So I have enough special attack investment for Solar Beam specifically, so that if Rhydon wants to switch in, it's going to take a nice like 75% from Solar Beam, and is unhealable damage outside of like a rest set. So if Rhydon ever wants to come in versus Entei, say like Entei picks off a kill, versus something like Sinistcha, and the Rhydon comes into revenge, I can raw click Solar Beam and deal a bunch of damage to Rhydon. At the same time, if it wants to hard switch in versus me for some odd reason, say like Slowking is in, not Slowking, say like Sinistcha is in, he wants to preserve the Sinistcha, so he goes hard Rhydon over hard Slowking. I can Sacred Fire into Solar Beam, should be able to pick it off if there is hazards up on my opponent's side. If not, it's still going to be doing a lot of damage, so kind of what the intent is here for, just to like give the Rhydon like a false sense of security and then pick it off. Next we have Shaman rocking Seed Flare, Terra Blast, Air Slash, Dazzling Gleam. Is a Terra Water set. Terra Water because I wanted something that like I wanted to be a Terra that was like defensive, didn't get picked off by Crawdon. Could take a hit from Heracross if need be. Is able to take like the Gigaton hammers from Tinkaton. Can like take Skulls or whatnot from Slowking, so Slowking can only like touch this like with special like Psychics or whatever. So as well as like Titan not being able to really hit this super hard once I do Terra, so I can get a free hit on Titan before it can, you know, kill me. So I am Terra Water this week specifically for those reasons, and just like defensively overall it works very nicely. Also rocking Terra Blast as well, just for like stuff like Rotom Heat. Next we have for Alligator rocking Dragon Dance set with Liquidation, Ice Punch, and Crunch. Ice Punch hits Noivern really hard, Liquidation hits almost everything else really hard, and Crunch is able to deal massive damage to stuff like Slowking. Crawdon, I don't really touch Crawdon with this set, so I do have to be very wary if the Crawdon does come. I have to chip that or like take it out before I can really sweep this set. Finally, we have the Assault Vest Gouge. This is kind of what like mainly is able to take on Rotom Heat, as well as like Sinistcha to a degree. It is rocking Sludge Wave, Draco Meteor, Flip Turn, and Scald. Sludge Wave, if I'm able to switch through the Tinkaton, Sludge Wave just goes in. There's nothing on his team anymore that would want to take the Sludge Wave. So that's kind of what the hope is here, is like if I can just get a hit on the Tinkaton, like get the switcheroo off, then I'm in an amazing position with your Gouge. So that's kind of what I am hoping here with the KLEFKI set to like really help the Gouge. If Tinkaton doesn't come, Gouge does go in, so my opponent doesn't have to be weary either way. I do have some speed investment. I don't believe I'll have enough to outspeed stuff like Crawdon or even like max speed Rhydon. Definitely won't have enough to outspeed max speed Rhydon, but I do have like some speed investment, like just for like min speed Crawdon, so I'll be able to take care of that. All right, that is the team. This is going to be a fun battle. It will still be a tough one. It is Panther. He was really, really good back in his heyday. I don't think he's gotten as much rust as people like to think, so I still think he can really pull off wins, especially versus me. So it's going to be a tough one, but hopefully I can pull it out and we can make playoffs. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch y'all once the battle begins. All right, here we are. We are connected with Panther here, so let me just hit up the chat real quick with the live battle so that everyone knows. There we go. Alright, let's see what my opponent wanted to bring. They did bring Titan and the Slowking and the Tinkaton. Okay. And the Heracross. Okay, this is just a scary team my opponent brought. They are Terra Water Rhydon, as they have let me know. Which is great for Shaman, because I don't think Rhydon can like hit Shaman really hard, really fast. Outside of like an SD Stone Edge set. So, what do I want to lead? I don't want to lead KLEFKI, I don't want to lead Entei. Oh, that just makes it awkward. I'm okay with leading my first mon. I'm okay with leading Palossand, honestly. Which is hilarious enough, but like the big thing, I don't want to lead what's its face? I don't want to lead Entei, because if the Noivern is Frisk and he leads Noivern, I'm in a very bad position because he'll know my set. And I do not want to let my Entei be exposed like that early on. So I think leading Palossand first would be pretty good for me. Let's see, they lead Rhydon. Oh boy. They led Rhydon first thing. I have to hard pivot into Shaman. I can't stay in versus this. If he Terra Waters, he can sit up on me freely. Like, I can Energy Ball this, but I don't want to do that, because I don't want to, like, give him chances to set up for free, and then just Water Blast me. Water Blast, Terra Blast, Water me, so I think I'm just gonna go hard Shaman. Honestly, this lead is... I'm more okay with this lead than I was with the Noivern lead, honestly. Because if he led Noivern, I was in a very weird position, because I would have to go KLEFKI. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hard pivot into Shaman. He can Mega Horn and deal a bunch of damage. He does Terra. Now, does he set up or does he attack? Let's see what he wants to do. He crashed. Oh boy, good click on my opponent's part. Wow. Early call. Great click. I am impressed. I'm just going to Terra. And shoot, I don't have... I don't have Synthesis on this set. Okay, so... I think I can still Terra and Seed Flare. Yeah, they do withdraw, though. They go into Noivern. Alright. Are they Frisk? They're not Frisk. Okay, so they're Infiltrator. Which is a good bring as well, because I do like to bring screens on my KLEFKI a lot. But I am, what's it called? I'm Special Screens, so... I mean, I only have Reflect. Special Screens, I don't even know what that means. I only have Reflect, so... Alright, so here, this is what we're going to do. That's an early, huge play by my opponent. Honestly, now I'm in a really bad position with my Shaman. I don't really beat Rhydon anymore if it sets up. I think I go KLEFKI. This doesn't get knockoff or anything, so I'm going to go KLEFKI. I'm going to threaten the Dazzling Gleam. They double. What do they double into? Back into Rhydon. Wow. I am getting read like a book. It's crazy. I don't like this. Alright, I'm curious. That Heat Crash did almost 100% to my Shaman. So, does that mean this is a Bandit, or is that just how much Rhydon would do with Heat Crash? Offensive Sword Stance. No, that's just how much Heat Crash does. How much does it do to KLEFK? It doesn't kill KLEFKI at all, and I could get a Reflect up. Yeah, I'm okay with getting a Reflect up here. There's the Earthquake. Yeah, I tanked that. But here's the thing. I'm going to hard pivot out into Palisand, I think. I don't want to get spikes up yet. And I'm just going to click Energy Ball. Yeah, Energy Ball should do a lot to this, which will put it in range of my Shaman. Okay, so they do withdraw. Back into Noivern. Okay, my Palisand is very healthy. Still, I'm just in a very rough position early on with my Shaman that I don't like. I have to go into KLEFKI here. If I could start getting hazards up, that would be great. Flamethrower. Oh my goodness. Oh, that sucks. That's terrible because now I don't beat Tinkaton with... I'm just getting red so hard, and I'm playing so... obvious. It's annoying me. I mean, I could go for Alligator, right? I mean, how much does Noivern do to for Alligator with Draco Meteor? A lot. I don't do a lot back with anything. I think I go Entei. And I click Stone Edge. If I could get rid of this Noivern, that'd be huge. I'm just getting rocked right now. I don't think... losing KLEFKI early like that without being able to switch your route with Tinkaton really put me on the back foot. And, like, I'm playing very obvious right now, but I kind of have to. Yeah, because he got Slow King. That did 0. Alright, so let's see. Entei versus Slow King. Yeah, I mean, that did about as much as it should have. I go into the Grudge. I don't have Synthesis on Shaman. I think that's what's screwing me up. Why'd I do that? Now he's just gonna go into Titan. I'm getting wrecked. I can't do anything about it because I'm just playing so predictably. Everything I'm doing is just like, yeah, I'm going to do that. And I don't have hazards up, so I can't beat the stupid Titan. How much does the Gouge take from Titan? Like, unironically, I had to stay in and click Draco Meteor. And there's nothing I could do about that. Yeah, this is going to kill me. I lived. Well, he also lives, though. And he's Citrus Berry, yeah. Do I Sector Gulch? I kind of have to. Yeah, because Earthquake. I mean, how much does Titan do to, for Alligator? Not a lot, but for Alligator doesn't touch Rhydon. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh wait, I just go for Alligator. And like, Snow is up currently. So Crunch does like... it doesn't kill. Crunch doesn't kill from here. I want to check something. Yeah, he's got 2 more turns of Snow left as well. I just had the Liquidation. I should eat this. Yeah. Alright, not a 6-0, but this is really bad, honestly. I must have prepped for the wrong mod. No, it's not... I don't think I just prepped for the wrong mods. I just got finessed really early on, and that really screwed me over. I got too much in my head about Frisk Noivern, and that made me lead poorly into getting wrecked by Rhydon. And like, my Shaman now being super low is very bad. So I got like, there's nothing I can do except blame myself for this. I'm just playing very poorly. Fairy started off very badly, and now I just don't think I have the pieces to bring it back. Like, the Titan's dead, which is cool, but I lost her Gouge. And I don't have a way to break the Rhydon anymore. Is this Specs Noivern? I need a sack. And honestly, Entei might just be the sack. Because I don't think Entei really beats anything on his team, so I just have to sack Entei for this. If this kills, this is Specs. It's not Specs. Wow. That's crazy. Oh well. I'm just gonna E-speed. He withdraws. Okay, so smartly, he doesn't want to take any more damage on that. Soaking. I did 0. Honestly? I think I'm stacking off my Entei anyway, so might as well get really good chip on this. This is going to do nothing though, because it's snowing. Unless that's only rain. I don't remember how Slurpee works outside of... Yeah, I think it's snow as well. I got good chip. Which he gets right back with regen, so I got to show that off, I guess. But here, if it goes Rhydon, I think what I do is I click Sacred Fire, and I try to Beta Burn. He goes right back into Noivern. Alright, that's fine. I just E-speed. Oh man, just raw Hurricane. I like the Faith. Alright, Snow's gone. I'm curious, does Hurricane kill... I mean, does Draco Meteor even kill for Alligator? $65 to 71. Yeah. Yeah, Draco kills for Alligator. There's only one role where I live for Alligator. So I think what the plan is, I go for Alligator. I try to bait the Draco into Palossand. Now, if he clicks Hurricane, I'm assuming that's Scarf. Because I live more hits with Hurricane than I do with Draco. Yeah. There's a Draco. Honestly, I was not supposed to live that. I don't have Shore Up, so I'm just dying quickly. I click Stealth Rocks. I mean, the big issue is I took a bunch of damage from Rhydon early, so that's on me. I got wrecked really early on, and that really screwed me over for the end game. Let's see if he believes in boots. I should die to Earthquake and Terra Blast. Alright, here we go. We go Shaman. And we click Seed Flare. So the thing is, if I can get this Rhydon kind of low, I do have an out with the... Oh my gosh, that just killed. What? Okay, so I have an out for alligators. Well, actually it depends if the hair crosses scarf. If the hair crosses scarf, it's no dice. The way, if he's going hard hair cross here, I'm assuming it's dark. Please miss a Mega Horn. Oh, he close combated. Okay, yeah, that's GG's. Because I'm assuming it's Moxie. Even then, I can't, Haircross outspeeds for Alligator at a +1 speed, so yeah. Even if I try Dragon Dancing on this, it's not going to matter. Alright, that's GG's to my opponent. I got wrecked. Not much else I could say. I played very poorly in the beginning, and that just screwed me over for the end game, so honestly, did I prep for the wrong mons? Maybe. Did I just bring the wrong prep? I don't know, but I just think it was a mixture of both. It wasn't the best prep on my part. He just has a very scary team, and I think I over-prepped for a couple mons and under-prepped for others. I kind of didn't know that Rhydon got Heat Crash, because I don't know, man. But Terra Rhydon's really cool, so I lose here. Nothing else I could do about it. I'm just going to Dragon Dance in case he wants to choke, but it's not going to matter, yeah. Alright, GG's to my opponent. That's a really good win on my opponent's part. Really poor performance on my part, but I got fucked. So, not much else I could do about that. He read me really early on. I wish I led Shaman, or, I think Shaman would have been a fine lead because, yeah, I wish I brought Synthesis on Shaman. I think that's like the biggest wish overall. Because if I had Synthesis on Shaman, I would have been in such a better position. Because I would have at least been able to eat the Heat Crash, Synthesis back up, and been fine to take on stuff like Noivern. But I didn't bring Synthesis. I brought 4 attacks, so that's on me. Really disappointing way to end the season, honestly. I'm just, I don't know. I've just been stuck in a pretty bad rut just for Gen 9 in general. It's just, I don't try hard enough, I guess. I haven't cared enough about Mons to really, like, put my effort in until, like, the past few weeks. I think it was when I really started caring again. And, like, I was doing well. And even this week, I cared. Like, I cared a lot. I did mocks and everything. And I was doing well in the mocks, but I just got wrecked. My opponent read me like a book early on, and it just really put me on the back foot where I couldn't do anything in the end game. So I just lost way too many mons way too early. So it is what it is. So yeah, GG's to my opponent. I wish him best of luck in playoffs. Once again, please do check him out. Panthers is an amazing guy. If you haven't checked him out before, he is one of the OG for Wi-Fi draft. So I have a lot of respect for the man, and I'm so happy I got to play him finally. Even if I got smoked, and it doesn't look good for my part, but I'm still very happy I got to play him, so I have no qualms with that. But in the end here, I do want to give a huge shout outs to Darkrai for helping me mock for this final battle. I mean, that was the only mock I took all season, so I do want to give a huge shout outs to Darkrai, so yeah, huge shout outs to OG Albina as well. I think he helped me draft in the early game. He's just been a lot of fun to, just like his watch-along streams has been a lot of fun to be a part of and be in the chat as well. So I do want to give a huge shout out to him as well for running this league and letting me try it. And honestly, low tier is a lot of fun. It's definitely something I'm not used to yet. There's a lot of these mods I don't know what they get, and it kind of like destroys me. So I guess I need to do more research for the lower point mon. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'm so sorry it ended like this, but I really appreciate each and every one of you with the views, the subs, the comments, everything. Thank you all so much, and I'll catch you all for the next. Peace.